When you look back on your career now as a venture capitalist, as somebody placing bets, and you're, let's say, mentoring some folks who are new to the business, what do you tell them is important when placing a bet?
To me, the most important thing about being an up-and-coming venture capitalist is figure out who you are. Figure out like how you're differentiated. This business is crazy packed right now, as you know. There are so many people in this business. There weren't 20 years ago. Now there are. And so it is really important, whoever you are, whether you're the most senior partner or just starting off in your career, to eventually try and figure out who you are and what differentiates you. Like, what is that intersection between what you are really good at and what makes money, right? Like, and figure that out and go do that. So we love people who are unique, who can lean in on something totally different that the rest of us can't lean in on, right? And so that figure out who they are, that become the best at what they do.
And so that is a differentiator, I guess, is a way to say it, in the space, because you have so many people running around with checkbooks. The founders have to, at some point, make a decision who they want to be in business with for the next 10 years. So what is it that founders look for, in your experience, in their investors?
Totally depends on the founder, right? You've got some people who are interested in like a venture cap, somebody who can mentor them, somebody who can really help them, somebody who's got a lot of operational experience, right? Like somebody who can help them with that. You've got some founders who have that down pat and they're looking for somebody to strategize with. You've got some founders who are looking for a specific Rolodex, right? Like a specific connection that they need for their business. You've got some founders who are just looking for capital. I mean, it really does vary. And so that's why it's so important to have a differentiated partnership in terms of what everybody's strengths and weaknesses are, because, there's very few really good companies. Let's just be clear. There's lots and lots and lots of companies in the world and very few that matter to venture capital. And you've got to find those and win those, right? And that's going to take and it's not going to be the same person finding and winning every single deal. So you've got to be really differentiated, and you've got to have the kind of partnership where the really good founders want to work with one of you at least.
Right.
Right. For whatever reason.
Yeah. They might say, hey, this person did the SpaceX investment. They understand hardware. They understand, manufacturing. I'm doing something that's related. Anduril is like adjacent, I guess, to SpaceX in some ways. So that gave your firm a massive leg up in, I'm sure, courting Palmer Luckey. Yeah.
Absolutely. Right. And so and then different people have a lot of consumer experience. Different people have a Rolodex. Different people are really good at global macro, right? Different people have a ton of operating experience, right? Like we really do try and have a variety and a group of really smart, collaborative, differentiated people at the fun.